Wow, I feel like this is like a restaurant. Seriously, like I don't think I've ever had this type of dish outside of a restaurant. So I'm excited.
보세요. 잘 먹겠습니다.
Oh, show me.
Maybe I'm speaking too soon. I haven't been in any dirt.
Does it come clean, or do you clean it when you?
I cleaned it again, but not much was left when I rinsed it again.
It's got a really good flavor. The garlic and the capers, delicious.
Yeah, the recipe didn't call for the caper, but I was like, you know what, I'm cooking seafood, I'm adding caper.
What's on the broccoli? Lemon juice?
Lemon juice, garlic powder, parmesan, oil.
Dirt.
Spoke too soon, but it was fun.
간절히 원하면 온 우주가
도와준다라고 했습니다. 下一站是旧站。
맘마.
여보,
어,
this looks so pretty.
잘 먹겠습니다.
Wow, this is really crispy.
우와,
Should bring the camera up and do like an ASMR. Really good.
Who did the sauce as well?
Mmm. The wine sauce. This time it's more on the sour side, but I like that. Much so.
The thing is, I'm not that hungry.
This is so exciting. Like we don't have to go out to like, fancy restaurants anymore. You just
Well, maybe
you make it all at home.
if you're happy with this, then you gotta take me to my best friend more so that I can copy them.
Oh, I see.
Give me inspiration.
Hmm.
Cabbage.
When expecting. It's good. Gives it a nice little crunch. They had their Halloween photo was really cute, so. What do you think that magic hat
Let's go.